Welcome back to another show and tell video or muzzle to rear. Today we're looking at my third AR, and this is an ArmaLite M15A4. So this is kind of a clone of an M16A4, possibly, or however they decide to categorize it in their catalog at the time. Now, I don't know a lot about this, but what I could glean from it is that this particular model of the M15 series was started in 1994 and continues currently. So feel free to research current product offerings from the current ArmaLite brand. It has changed hands and ownership numerous times. So again, feel free to research current product offerings and contact info for ArmaLite. But this model in particular falls into the 90s, early 2000s category for production time frame. As you can see here, it has been modified, but I do have all the original pieces that came with this particular one, which was acquired used. So there may have been some other uh, original pieces that were not included when I obtained it, so I had to uh, work around that. But we can go over what we have here in front of us. So, in regards to original equipment that I took off, but are in view, are obviously these two handguards here. They are the round style with the heat shields. Do not remove. Yeah, well. Continuing, this was the original muzzle brake that came with it. This was in the catalog, I believe, at the time, as well as an option. You can see it's a 2-vent port. You can see a little bit of deposit from blast material and some wear on the finish. And I can say that this is does work pretty well to mitigate recoil, but it does have quite a loud report to either side and even to the user. So that's why it is not currently on there at the moment. This is the original flat washer that came with it. And what else do we have? Here's the original charging handle. Pretty basic, mil spec design. Continuing, we have a magazine. This one is an actual Colt. I'll set that aside. At one point I had switched out the grip, but I've since returned it to the A2 style grip. And this is the original safety lever, the original trigger guard with the components. Right now there's a mag pull on there, but you can see the roll pin and the other pieces needed for the internal spring assembly within there. They all popped out. Likewise, this is the original magazine catch portion. So let's go over to replacements. This is a Oregon Ambi catch. That is in there right now. This is, we're going to have to pick this up. Currently in here right now is a BCM Gunfighter. I believe this is a Mod 4, you can see there, get in focus. Okay, maybe not. Mod 4 tactical latch charging handle. The handguard, get that out of the way real quick, is a Midwest Industries two-piece handguard that locks into the ring there, as well as the triangular front end up here. Attached to this point here is actually an MOE Magpul vertical grip that has since been upgraded with the M-Lock replacement part kit to get this to make to the M-Lock portion that is underneath here on this handguard. We have numerous I'm going to leave this off for now because I don't have a free hand. Numerous M-Lock covers for extra grip. The safety was replaced with a BCM ambidextrous safety. Again, here's a closer look at the Magpul. This is a metal expanded trigger guard. Still the same internal bolt carrier group. This did not come with a detachable carry handle, so that's why I did take the opportunity to mount some optics on there. In this case, a loopholed cantilever mount with the Mark 1 AR scope, I believe. And this would be a 3 to 9 magnification, very similar to their VX series, but with different adjustment knobs, etc. Added a switch view throw lever. You see the range there, so I'm able to adjust a lot easier. I added the aluminum loopholed scope covers that flip up and lock back. Both of them do. You can see the button on the left side there. At one point I had a US Optics flip out bubble level, but now currently it just has a vortex on there. Added some Knights Armament rail covers to the top of the handguard. Have a Magpul M-Lock attached bipod. Expandable legs. Still has the original gas block with this top rail, which I'm not currently using because I was worried about heat issues coming up from the gas block affecting anything attached to there. And site-wise, I was not able to find at the current time a riser to match the height of the handguard. So I went ahead and put on some Arms Inc. 40L front and rear flip-up sights. Very nice. So again, Arms Inc. for those. And on the muzzle brake, currently it has on there one of these VG6. I believe this is, the 2-vent port with the cage cover to help mitigate some of the side recoil by putting those extra little vents on there. You can see the fronts there with its profile. Standard buttstock. Now at the end here, I believe that is a VTAC, Viking Tactical buttstock, kind of a sling position adapter. Added also this QD mount, so I can take advantage of the QD sockets on the handguard. And that way you have multiple options to mount different types of slings. Here's some sirens in the background. You may hear that. One thing to note that's interesting is how the ArmaLite boat catch release is shaped. You can see the full serrations on that there. And let's go ahead and show you the logo on this particular model. Rampant Lion M16A4, rifle 5.56 US, and then the serial number. And this is from the ArmaLite Inc. Geneseo, Illinois era. Go ahead and open this up real quick. Get a better look at. Actually, I can set this aside right now. Get my arms a rest. So this was made in conjunction with Veltor, Bravo Company Manufacturing, and again, extended tactical latch, charging handle. This is the, by the way, the Allen key wrench for the switch view throw lever on the scope. And what's interesting to note that indicates that this was during the 90s and very early 2000s is if you notice the shape of this bolt, it does not extend all the way up to here to be able to trip the faster type of sear per se. So this will trip a normal semi trigger, but not the full style of trigger series. Now this particular setup, let's go ahead and put the original back in. Try to get that to sit. Give me a second as I load this back into here. Put this back together off camera while talking over. Is that the trigger that came with this particular one? Okay, safety is on. Notice it is a two-stage trigger and is very glass feeling with a good snap there. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we didn't cover, give you a good view of everything. It is a heavy barrel profile, 20-inch, and I believe it is a 1 in 7 twist, possibly 1 in 8. I'm not 100% sure. So set this back down in view. We're taking a look muzzle to rear at a modified ArmaLite M15A4. So again, from the mid 1990s to the early 2000s era production time frame. So feel free to research the history, contact info, current product offerings, past product offerings from ArmaLite. This has been another show and tell muzzle to rear video. Feel free to check out other videos on the channel. We have a variety of topics. Feel free to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you next time.